growing up in the church,
That
right?
ties into it.
We always I'm very, very thankful. I've always, taken this to heart. Someone, on a mission trip once told me, like, I'm really jealous of you who was born into the church and you knew Jesus from day one. From somebody who found Jesus at rock bottom.
So completely different path. Yeah.
So completely different path, and because he was doing a testimony, and that was one of the things that really resonated with me, and I still think about to this day is like he was jealous of me having been born in the church, and when I reflect on that every so often, it's truly humbling because I take that for granted so much.
We all do, man.
Right?
Amen.
And so it's really hard to think about that question and the hunger, like what is Jesus currently doing in my life? Because obviously this pandemic has been like a whole nother topic and issue. With we just started cell group last week with our church, and so everyone's starting up again, and the big topic was what have we gained and what have we lost
during this time.
During this time, and it's like it's so tough to reconcile all this that's going on with our faith and with God. But at the same time, that question comes back: what is Jesus doing in my life? And he brought you into my life, right? He's brought cell group back into my life. He brought my church tapestry and everyone that's been a part of it, that community. And no matter how many times I feel like I kind of just fade away from Christianity and just get too lazy, just playing video games, or just when past couple of years, it's just been work and putting career first over God. Being married, putting my wife first over God. And so during all these times, at the end of the day, it always comes back to God's presence, right? He's always there.
And recognizing that.
Right? Even during this time, during COVID, who knew that I would meet back up with you?
For sure.
Someone I haven't seen since high school and come into my life and say, "Hey, I want you to talk about God." Right?
Wow, I never even thought of it like that, man.
Past couple, because
for providing that perspective. Jeez, I didn't even think about it like that.
Past couple months, it's been not only because for me, what's been taken away in COVID is joy, and